Hi Leo, this is going to be a love reading for the month of July 2020 and it is for your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. Actually, what I find really resonates sometimes is if you have one of the signs in common with your person. So for example, if your person has their rising in Taurus and your Venus is in Taurus, right? That reading might resonate for you. So I don't know, just throwing that out there. This is general. It might not resonate for everybody. So do check out your other signs, or you can get a personal reading, and all that information is in the description box. All right, so let's get started and see what is going on with Leo in the month of July. Well, we do have third party, so if there's no third party in your situation, this reading is probably not going to be for you. Okay, we have third party, we have communication, we have settling, and we have abandoned. Okay, so yeah, it looks like the person you're dealing with is settling for a third party, or maybe you are settling in some sort of a commitment that you don't really want to be in. One of you is. And so the other person feels abandoned for that reason. And so, yeah, communication might be off at the moment. So definitely a third party here. Someone is settling there. So let's take a look and see. Alright, we're looking at the recent past or past in general. Then we will look at the present and then what is coming up in the near future. Okay, we have Temperance. The Seven of Wands together with the Knight of Swords and meditation. I'm going to need a little for that. And the Fool. Alright, so it looks like you thought everything was going smoothly at some point for you. Like you seem to be you were having patience throughout this, regardless of whether your person was in this third party before you got together, or whether they abandoned you for the third party afterwards. In the beginning it feels like, or in the recent past, you were trying to be patient, just waiting for them to get through this, to leave this person. However, it feels like this person was stuck in defensiveness, really trying to defend their case for why they were staying with this person, but it just felt like their reasoning was just off. Just very like wishy-washy. We're going to clarify and see their energy, but before we do so, let's take a look at the present energy here. We have the Nine of Cups, the Five of Swords, I feel like this wanted to flip, and the Three of Pentacles. Yes. Yeah, I feel like you were kind of going with the flow for a while. maybe, even now, you feel like, you still want this person. You feel like this would be your wish, for this person to leave the third party. And of course the roles could be reversed. As I said in the beginning, it could be you that's involved in this third party, and it could be the other person wishing that you would be the one to leave that situation. But I'm mostly getting it's you, right, Leo? And at the moment, it feels like, yeah, they're still with this other person here. They're still with this other person here, and so you feel like, there's just not much you can do. You feel, defeated. You feel like they've just, pretty much deceived your connection. Let's see what's coming up. Okay, this is interesting. We have the Six of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the High Priestess. Alright, let's clarify. Let's see what is going on here. Alright, let's clarify their energy in the past with this Fool. Temperance and the Two of Wands. Okay, I see. This makes sense now. Okay, so in the past, they were just meditating for too long on taking that risk, taking that leap of faith, making that jump to take action away from this other person. You were being patient. And they were just taking forever, trying to make this decision. Look at that. Temperance and the Two of Wands. They were at a crossroads. They had to make a decision, and they didn't. They just wanted to keep settling. Didn't want any drama, didn't want to go to any extremes. They wanted to just... It's like they wanted to, but they didn't. Like, they were there, they were at that point, like, I want to go that way, but let me just meditate on it a little bit more. And therefore, they're settling. Let's see. Temperance here. Temperance in your energy. The Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Okay, yeah, so in the past, you really worked hard at trying to help them, or at trying to be understanding, trying to have compassion, showing them your love, showing them just, what your connection is, showing them that support, or showing them, what you're made out of. And they still stayed in that situation. They were just, you were trying to help them. But it's like they were being hard-headed here. It's like they were just, they had like this resistance up to your assistance, to your help. All right. It just really feels like they were too much in their headspace with the Knight of Swords here. Let's move to the current energy here. Let's see this Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. All right. Okay. Point made. We get it. Right now, it's just very difficult for you to let this go. It's very difficult. Why? Because this person fulfills you in other ways, right? Well, other than them not being available, but they fulfill you. And whatever it is that you had together, or maybe you did, maybe you didn't have something together, but whatever it is, you feel like it really does fulfill you, and that the two of you can really have something that's satisfying for the both of you. Let's see, this person though, the Five of Wands, this person is still conflicted at the moment. Six of Swords. Okay, so they are conflicted at the moment, but they're moving away from that conflict, which is actually very, very good. All right, I mean, yes, it's still in the present energy, this Five of Swords here, which we're going to clarify now. The Two of Pentacles and the Magician. Okay. Okay, so they're trying. It looks like they're really trying to move away from this third party situation. They want to move away from the conflict. And because we have the Magician here and the Two of Pentacles, it feels like, yeah, you know, they're trying, it's just really hard for them right now. It feels overwhelming. It's like, it's kind of like they want a win-win situation, and it's like, yeah, but you know, you have to compromise something, right? They're gonna have to compromise something, unless this is you and you have to compromise something. You can't have, you know, both. It has to be one or the other. This decision is gonna have to be made at some point. Let me get one more here for their energy. The Seven of Pentacles, yeah. So you know what, you know, it's like they're stalling. They're stalling. They're still waiting. I'm getting that this Six of Swords, it's yeah, you know, they are moving away from it, but it almost feels like it's in the sense of them moving away from the problem rather than moving away from this other person that they're committed to. Or this is what has been happening up until this point. So we will see what's going to happen in the future here, but I mean, you know, and then it's going to be your choice. You know, you're going to also have to choose. Let's see what's coming up though. Because when we say this is the current energy, that means like now, okay? So, I mean, this can change really at any time. So let's see, what is coming up? Six of Wands, we have the Star. And the Fool. Okay, so, you know, it looks like you're moving to a better energy than you have been in. You're being guided here to make your own decision towards your own success in whatever way. And it could be, you know, maybe removing yourself from the situation for the time being. But whatever it is that you're going to do here, it's actually going to bring you a sense of success within yourself, a sense of victory. And we have a Star here. You're going to be guided. You're going to be supported through this. Let's see this Queen of Swords. The Page of Swords and the Six of Cups. this is, this is really a decision being made here. And because it's in the middle, it feels like it's going to be from both of you. You're making a decision, they're making a decision, and there's clarity over the situation. I even want to say with the Six of Cups that this is you guys actually having some sort of a reunion, some sort of a reconciliation. But let's see their energy. Let's see what they're doing. Coming up. The Ace of Pentacles. And the Two of Swords. Okay. This is them actually moving closer, like I said, to making a decision. So it might not be, so it feels like it's actually more on your side, the decision making. Definitely clarity though, on both ends, as well as from them. And it could be you taking that risk and being like, you know what, that's it, I'm done, I'm going after my own happiness, I'm done waiting for this. That's when they will really come to this point where, you know what, they're going to be like, yeah, I have to do something. I have to choose where I'm giving my pentacle to. Do I want this new beginning? And I'm so sorry about the noise, that's my cat. Okay, and it feels like they're going to make the right decision because we have the High Priestess here, which is all about them being aligned and being in tune with their intuition. So this is very likely. I'm definitely seeing though communication here with the Page of Swords coming up. If you're not in communication, there will be communication. If you already are in contact, it feels like, again, you're going to have some sort of a discussion that's really going to bring clarity to the situation, okay, on both sides. And this will be though because you have decided to follow your own calling, basically. And following your own happiness. Okay. So definitely communication here. Definitely some sort of getting together to talk about things, clarity, and them really being pushed to choose where they're going to be committed. And it does look like with the High Priestess that they're going to follow their intuition. Okay. All right. So let's get a final message to close out the reading. And please don't forget to like if this resonated with you. All right, and we have Loyal Heart. So yeah, it looks like, you know what, in the long run, this person, their heart is definitely going to be loyal to you. This is so sweet. Just look at that image. I love it. I love it. Okay, they're going to be loyal to you and only you. All right. So those were your messages, Leo. I hope this resonated. I will talk to you soon. Much love.